Alright, so having finished Separate Ways not that long ago, I was really trying to think, like, what's next for the Resident Evil franchise, you know? We knew Separate Ways was coming, so we kind of knew that, like, we 100% knew there was something in development for Resident Evil content at that time. Since the game came out, basically, right? Especially whenever the trophies got leaked on Steam, like, everybody knew that this was coming. But now we're at a point where it's like Separate Ways is out, Mercenaries is out. Like, what is happening now? Like, we don't know 100% for sure if there's anything being worked on currently. You could assume as much, right? But we have no solid proof that that's what's going on right now. Now, spoiler alert, but this is gonna spoil the ending for Separate Ways. So if you don't want that to happen, that's, you know, that's fine, it's fine. But I would click off. At the end of Separate Ways, Wesker, after realizing that Ada had turned on him, he turns around and is like, oh, we don't need her, it makes no difference regardless. And he walks over to Krauser's dead body. Now, after that, he walks outside and the Resident Evil 5 music begins to play. It's the Excella and Wesker theme from Resident Evil 5. It's like a remade version of it, or really just a watered down version of it, because listening to the Resident Evil 5 version, the Resident Evil 5 version has more instruments in it than the 4 remake version. So it's like just a bit more watered down, right? In Code Veronica X, Wesker basically tells Claire, he's like, I have plans for Steve, you know, and he actually has Steve's body after, like at the end of the game, right? And Resident Evil 4 Remake Separate Ways took a lot from other Resident Evil titles, right? And even Resident Evil 4 Remake in general, if we want to get like technical, we can say that Resident Evil 4 Remake basically took a lot of mechanics from Revelations. The crouching, the stealth kills, they took a lot of the stuff from Revelations and put it into 4. And then, looking back at Separate Ways, they did the hallucination thing from Resident Evil 3.5, or the fog version, or whatever. I think it was called some kind of something version, but it was one of the prototypes for Resident Evil 4, right? They did it, and the fog, like, they also did the fog thing in Ada's Separate Ways, because there was also a fog prototype of Resident Evil 4 before they settled on the original, you know, GameCube release. But my point being, either this is all leading up to a Code Veronica remake, which I feel like is more possible now than ever before, or more likely a Resident Evil 5 remake. And in this Resident Evil 5 remake, we could see them take something from Code Veronica and kind of do the same thing here. They never did anything with Steve's body, right? Nothing ever happened with Steve. But they could kind of twist it a bit and apply that to Resident Evil 4 Remake and say, like, Wesker has plans for Krauser. You know, because Wesker is the only character in the series, well, not the only character in the series, but, like, the only one who lived all the way up to, like, 5, right? And was basically just a human. I mean, he was a living, breathing human who had died previously. He died in 1, right? He died. The tyrant kills him, but the virus brought him back to life, right? So, if anyone knows how to bring people back to life, it's Wesker. So I can imagine how Jill Valentine and Krauser could be Wesker's bodyguards in Resident Evil 5 Remake. Now, is that a stretch? Yes, it definitely is. Is that going to happen? Probably not. But I think it's not completely out of the question. That's just a little theory, though. Just wanted to talk about that briefly because I was sitting here, I just had this revelation, right? No pun intended. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys are having a great day. As always, like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. I will be keeping you guys updated on anything. As soon as I know, you'll know. On anything Resident Evil related. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, everybody, and have a great day.